Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everyone. You know what time it is. It is Finish Strong Friday. We made it. Yay! Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in and get your transformational tip today. Happy Friday. We made it, guys. So super excited to be on live with you today. It is Finish Strong Friday. We are finishing strong. We are transforming our lives into something amazing. So come on in and get your transformational tip for today. I'm Tammy Durden. So super excited to be on live with you today for this fantastic Friday as we finish strong. Hey LT, thank you so much for joining. Hey LaDon, thank you for joining, sis. It's Finish Strong Friday. We're transforming our lives into something amazing, and we are finishing strong while we do it. Thank you so much for the love. Hey, hey, come on in. Go ahead and invite your sister friends to join us today for Finish Strong Friday. I'm going to go ahead and invite some of our sister friends. So let me know how your day is going. What's going on in your world? What do you have planned for the weekend? Do you have any big plans? Have you celebrated any successes this week? I would love to hear about them. Did you do anything bold? Did you make any big decisions? Did you choose to move forward to take steps that are going to get you closer to your destiny? Now, you know, we've been talking about vision and dreams the entire week as we rev up and prepare for our See Your Way to Success Vision Board Party in Houston, Texas, hosted by Tammy Durden International. We are hosting it live in Houston, Texas. We also have virtual tickets together. Guess what? Hey, it's approaching the middle of the year. We're about to hit June very quickly. And for those of you who started out at the beginning of the year with goals, with dreams, maybe you created a vision board, maybe you just wrote some goals down, where it is time for our mid-year checkup. And we are checking up to see where we are with our vision, with our goals, with our dreams, with those things that we are believing for and that we want to see manifested in our lives. And I would love to coach you through that process. So go to bit.ly/SeeYourWay19 and register for the summer edition of See Your Way to Success Vision Board Party, again hosted right here in Houston, Texas. And we will also have virtual tickets together where you can join us virtually in the comfort of your own home. Have your vision board ready, and we will have an awesome time. So June 15th, again, go to bit.ly/SeeYourWay19 to register for the summer edition of the Vision Board Party, because we're getting things in order. We're not going to wait until the end of the year and realize that we didn't accomplish our goals, that nothing manifested as far as our vision is concerned and what we saw for ourselves this year. But we're going to do that mid-year check and make sure that we are on track with our visions, goals, and dreams. Now, while I invite some more of our sister friends to join us, allow me to introduce myself to those who may not be familiar with me. My name is Tammy Durden, international speaker, transformational coach, and author of the book, Get Up, Dust Yourself Off, and Win. And what professional women, female entrepreneurs, and leaders hire me to do is to help them push past setbacks and stagnancy, to get unstuck. I help them get unstuck and transform their lives into something amazing. I help them to identify their authentic style, yes, and to transform their image into something amazing. All right, so I actually invited some more sister friends to join us. We have, hi Carl, thank you so much for joining. You finished strong? All right, LaDon. Hi, Lawrence. Hey, Mary. Thank you so much for watching. It's Finish Strong Friday. And again, we're transforming our lives into something amazing. So let's talk about our transformational tip. Let's have a discussion on this evening. Your tip for this evening, because in alignment with what we've been talking about the entire week, we've been talking about vision, we've been talking about dreams, we've been talking about accomplishing your goals and what's required to get you there. And so we're going to finish strong on today Hey Frida, thank you for joining. It's Finish Strong Friday, your transformational tip for today. And I'm coming with it. Your tip for today is use your imagination and be creative. Use your imagination and be creative. Oftentimes in life, as we get older, as life happens and things come about, we lose the ability to use our imagination and be creative with our lives. We become stale and stuck and stagnant and doing the same old thing and just dusting off the same old goals and dreams that we had 5, 10, 20 years ago. When the fact of the matter is, it's time for us to use our imagination and be creative. Remember, as kids, we would dream about things, and we had great big imaginations, and we would be creative, and there was no fear. We were fearless. We wouldn't worry about what people said or any of that as kids, but we would be creative. And so it's important for us to begin to use our imagination again. I made a post probably a couple of weeks ago that said, who says we have to color inside the lines? Who made that rule? And I think we learned that early on, and we took that rule with us throughout our lives, that we have to only operate inside of a certain box. We can only do certain things. We're only capable of operating in certain areas. And so it's time for us to get outside the box, to begin to use our imagination, to begin to be creative again, to begin to just let our goals, our dreams, those thoughts flow freely, and stop limiting ourselves to the average common lives that we've become accustomed to. Start dreaming again. Is anybody ready to start dreaming again? If that's you, I want you to type it in the comments. If you're ready to start dreaming again, if you're ready to start doing some big, bold, bodacious things, using your imagination, being creative, thinking outside the box, doing something different, living an amazing life. If that's you, I want you to type it in the comments and say, that's me. I'm ready to live big and bold. I'm ready to use my imagination to be creative, to do something different, to live a bold life. If that's you, I want you to type it in the comments and say, that's me. I hope I'm talking to the right people on this broadcast. Hey Donna, thank you for jumping on. It's Finish Strong Friday, and your tip for today is use your imagination and be creative with your life. What is that thing you've been dreaming about doing? That place you've been dreaming about going? What is it? So use your imagination and be creative with your life. I don't have anybody that's imaginative or ready to be creative or bold with your lives yet. But I'll tell you one thing. When we were kids, and I can remember being a kid, and one kid would say, you know what, you better not do that because you're going to get in trouble. And then the other kid would say, who said so? And so that's how we ought to be in our lives right now. When we find ourselves living the mundane life, doing the same thing over and over, we ought to ask that question and say, who said so? Who said we had to live an average, boring, mundane life? Who said that we, had to work for a company for the rest of our lives? Who said that we couldn't get married or get remarried? Who said so? So start using your imagination. LaDon says, that's me. Frida says, yes, to dreaming again. That's me. Awesome, 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 ladies. Hey, Grace, thank you so much for joining. It's Finish Strong Friday. We are finishing strong. And your transformational tip for today is use your imagination and be creative with your life. You haven't dreamed your biggest dream. You haven't accomplished your biggest goal. And so, in order to do those things and in order to accomplish those things, we've got to start thinking outside the box. We've got to release our mind, release our imagination, and begin to dream again. Become alive again. Be bold and courageous enough to do something everybody else said you couldn't do. Maybe you want to go skydiving. Maybe you want to go hiking and hike on a mountain. Maybe you want to start that company or whatever it is. Hey, Blessed Tim Stevens, thank you for joining. It is Finish Strong Friday. We're finishing strong. Your transformational tip for today is use your imagination and be creative. Some of us, we have so many great things on the inside of us and we don't even have a clue as to what they are because we've been inside the box too long. We've colored inside the lines too long, and we've worked in corporate America, and we've followed the protocol, the policies, the procedures, the stringent rules and guidelines, the do's and the don'ts, and what you can and what you can't do. We've now become conditioned to the point where it's second nature for us to operate inside the box. It's second nature for us to color inside the lines. And so now it's time for us to have a shift in mindset. It's time for us to come outside of the box. It's time for us to believe bigger, bolder, and greater. Hey, Eric, thank you for joining. It's Finish Strong Friday. Your transformational tip for today is use your imagination and be creative. Use your imagination and be creative. And when you decide to do that, when you decide to push past barriers, when you decide to do something greater, when you decide to come outside of the four walls and live the bold life you were designed and created to live, you will begin to see your life transform into something amazing. So that's my time for today. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and pass the broadcast along to someone else. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow for Self-Care Saturday. I'll see you then. Have a great one, everyone. Bye now.